Lisa from
Hi, how are you?
Beauty Solutions, and we're going to do a tattoo demo. We're first going to ask a couple. Are you live? Yep.
Yeah.
A couple questions.
A couple questions.
Okay. We're going to turn it around again. We're just trying to figure this out.
Okay.
All right.
You're still live?
Okay.
or-
Yep. Still live.
All right.
Questions.
Who's got questions?
Well, the question I had was, what are you doing? Are you microblading, or are you tattooing, or what? What is
So
this?
we're gonna do, it's called micropigmentation, which is also known as permanent makeup. It's basically like tattooing eyebrows. The difference between tattooing and micropigmentation would be I use a pigment opposed to an ink, which is a thicker molecule which holds so that there doesn't look like a smudge look. The difference between microblading and permanent makeup would be I can do individual hair strokes, whereas with microblading you only get a different size blades. So the blades are one long strip, that's it. You have no texture, there's no way to make the eyebrows look like hair. Also, cutting into your skin with a blade from microblading causes a lot of scarring. It also doesn't last. Permanent makeup eyebrows will last probably a good 10 years. Keep getting them touched up, the color won't fade as long as you continue to get them touched up. With microblading, some people do like the fact that it's an 18-month, you have to redo them. But to constantly do microblading on your eyebrows is going to cause a lot of scarring. After a few years of getting your eyebrows microbladed, you'll never get any kind of pigment in them because you're all scarred up, and it will hurt. So today we're going to do with Katie. We've already started. We picked out her color. We have tons and tons of colors. So of the 50-something colors I have here, we can mix and match any kind of color combination that suits your face. We already picked Katie's color just to save time. So we're going to do a taupe, which goes kind of with her eyebrows. But like I said, you can do any kind of color you want. We're going to send our first half on one eye, our second half on the other eye. She's also pre-numbed. We do 3 numbing solutions, a topical numbing solution so that it doesn't hurt. It's pretty much pain-free. While I'm in there doing eyebrow strokes, I'll probably add some more numbing solution just so that she's comfortable throughout the whole process.
How long did you say it lasts for? Does it fade?
So it will fade. All permanent makeup fades. Lips will last about 2 years. Eyeliner will last probably a good 20 years. And eyebrows will last 10 years. Just every couple of years you should get them touched up. Get the color touched up because permanent makeup does fade.
And is there like a healing process, or is it all
So
you
there
can
is
go
a
right out?
You can go right out afterwards.
Okay.
So basically, depending on the person that's doing the makeup, I happen to have a lighter touch. When I do permanent makeup, I do the makeup with 2 free touch-ups. The reason I do that is so that you're not swelled up and you don't. I don't have to press as hard. I can do just a small amount, make it look really nice, and then when you come back, we can do a little at a time. You can go right out after we're done. The healing process is easy. Put a little bit of bacitracin on them when they feel tight. They'll probably heal in a couple of days. No one will even know that you had them done. Okay? All right.
You can just say, go ahead.
You're getting it done.
We're back live.
Oh, you didn't say that part. Where's the heaven thing, do you know?
That way.
That way?
Yep.
That
Go ahead, send it.
Okay. Ready? Now we're gonna watch.
No, turn around.
Good. She's used to it.
That might be percentage.
All right, ready? So you're gonna tell me if you're uncomfortable, okay?
Okay.
Life is great today. Ready, love? Yep. So basically, we're just gonna follow her natural hairline, right? How's it feel?
Not bad.
Not too bad, right? So I'm gonna go right in here behind her natural hair. And I'm gonna put little tiny hair strokes, not coloring in. You never want it to look colored in. That's how you get a blocky look on your eyes. I'm gonna add a little bit more numbing solution too, okay? Or do you need a little bit more numbing? I'll feel okay.
I feel alright.
I'm gonna make them, you'll notice, a little bit shorter because I'm gonna when I'm finishing them up is when I'm gonna measure them out and make sure that we have the right length in there, you know. You feeling okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was live. Now that's open.
How's it feel?
It definitely stings. Definitely stings.
Unbearable?
Not unbearable, because it's like little strokes, so it's not like a constant feeling. But it just stings a little bit, and there's like a little bit of pressure. Good. And it definitely hurts like more towards the end.
Yes. This color is the same exact color that you use.
Is it?
Like literally the same exact color. I can't even tell.
Oh,
where it
saves so much time.
was. Yeah, like a lot of time. Nobody wants to put their eyebrows on it.
Get up in the morning, shake your hair, and roll on. Come over here. Come on. I'm sorry. Sorry.
How you feeling?
I feel alright.
Still stinging?
A little bit.
So I don't
My
know. If you,
eyes definitely watering.
yeah, and you might sneeze. Sneezing is a big thing. So you'll just tell me if you have to sneeze, right?
Okay.
I would imagine it's like a
So
nose
can you see? Can you
It's
get in there?
definitely a nose eye thing.
Can you see the color
You guys
behind
can
here?
look.
I know. I'm looking.
Yeah, you can look. See the color behind here, but you can't tell. Now, just look at her eyebrow. You can't tell that she has permanent makeup on there, but can you see the color behind?
Yeah.
So it looks completely natural. And that's just after 5
How does it
minutes.
feel compared to microblading?
Microbleeding, like the thing about microbleeding, it was like little short pressured strokes for like hours.
Yeah, and I'll be done. This is
Hours.
like literally, I won't need even the whole 20 minutes for this eyebrow.
Yeah.
And as you can see, I'm just doing little tiny,
I would feel like compared to microbleeding, no, it's not bad at all.
Don't shake your head.
Okay. Make it meaner.
I know. I'm like, stop raising your eyebrows.
Okay.
Really surprised. Really surprised look.
I'm literally done with this side. That's how easy.
Really?
So what's the healing time?
She'll heal
What's
out in a day.
downtime?
There is no downtime. She can go right out tonight. But she'll
But what about,
she'll
like,
continue to put.
aftercare?
You can continue to put a little bit of bacitracin on it until it's not tight anymore.
Yeah.
So a day, 2 days.
Yeah.
I did mine, and I never even put bacitracin on them. I just did them. I added some
Yeah.
hair strokes in them. Yeah. I do.
And then when she comes back, you can add different shades to it.
So when she comes back, yeah, I could even probably, because I'm done with her eyebrow already.
That one's that fast?
I mean, I can add. What we'll do is we can add a little bit more here and there. You know, I just don't want them to swell up too much.
Yeah. Right.
So see how that's swelling a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let her sit, and I'm actually gonna start the other side. Just add some. Yeah. You know
Okay.
what? It'll be a lot easier for you. And then when we come back for the second part, we'll do all the little touches. We'll do all the
Yeah.
little touch-ups. Okay.
Okay.
Who's that?
You need me to move anything?
Nope, I'm good.
She has very sensitive skin.
I do. Is it
Yeah.
red? Is it
It's
red?
red.
Like
You're
it's
like,
so
no, you
red.
look like you're hiving out.
I know.
No, you're red. It's red though.
Okay.
It's just your neck. It's not.
I know.
the
I
brow.
know.
Yeah.
It's
I'll
like
get the neck red.
my neck
yeah.
is like my stress point.
That's
Yeah.
so funny.
And like for the next session, what we'll do is we'll measure them to make sure that the tails are long where they're supposed to be. We'll make them thicker if you want them thicker somewhere. You know what I mean? Like we'll do all the touch-ups on the next 20 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Because it's literally that easy. It's especially if you have light eyebrows
Right.
and thin eyebrows like this.
Right.
I'm not going in there. I'm not going in there trying to make a new eyebrow for you. All I'm trying to do is make it so that you don't have to fill them in yourself. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm adding a couple of hair strokes in there, in between everything, so that she doesn't have to so it saves her time. You want it to look as natural as possible. You feel okay?
Mhm.
Is that one hurting a lot?
Well, I mean, not a lot, but
It's hurting. You're not jumping off the chair, so it can't be that bad, right?
no. I'm gonna sneeze.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm not.
I'm
out? Did you say I'm out? No, I'm gonna sneeze. I was like, I'm gonna sneeze. She's like, sneezing is like a thing.
Yeah, you'll sneeze. Sneezing is a thing. You okay? Sure. You're dying now?
No.
It's easy, right? When you'll be a lot happier. I'm a mirror to show you, so you'll be a lot happier when you see it.
Oh yeah, so you get like a brown. I have one at home because I bought it for my
Okay.
So I tried to let you relax a minute. I know, right? I want to finish your fronts. Yes. I'm going to do a little bit more in the front, okay? And now that it's open, I can do a whole bunch more. Numbing. So that probably hurts, right? Yeah. And we can decide if you want to go a little bit darker for the next session, okay?
Okay.
Because you probably are going to want to go a little bit darker. Okay. Let's. Okay, we're gonna give Katie a break because we finished the first color. We're gonna clean it up, and then when we come back, we're gonna measure them. I'm done with her eyebrows with this first one. We're gonna measure them. We're gonna add a little bit of a darker color in there. But I just want her eyebrows to go down a little bit.
Point, you can put more numbers.
Yeah, and I'm going to sit more numbing solution on them so that so that we could measure them, make sure that the fronts are even, make sure that the backs are even.
I mean, what was that? 20 minutes?
How long was that?
Maybe I didn't time it, but maybe
Hold on, wait.
20 minutes for the first.
She wants to run away. I know. Everybody always runs away from me. It's weird. This is not this one.
Okay.
All right, she's got pressure. We're going to go a little darker in here, and I want to measure.
Okay, so we'll shut it down and come back for the second one.
Yep, shut it down for now.